Hello and welcome to a new episode of Off the Bench with RGT. It's been a couple of exciting weeks of the IPL so far, or boring, however you look at it. And I will be discussing what I've kind of gathered in the first few weeks of the IPL. So let's dive right in. The first topic I want to discuss today is how teams need to be more adaptable to their game model. We've seen that in many games, teams being very rigid to their game model, not wanting to adapt. I understand the excitement to get a 200-250 score in every game. For the fans, for the players, yes, it is very exciting. People like watching sixes and fours, but you can't do it in every game. And that's where I feel your rigidness needs to take a back seat. And that's where I feel you need to be slightly more adaptable, because you need to judge the conditions, the dimensions of the ground, the pitch. You cannot score 200, 250 in every game, right? And if you try doing that, you go out hitting from ball number one without judging and assessing the conditions very well, you will be skittled out for less than 150, and we've seen that in numerous matches. So you neither get to your aim of 200 plus, and you don't even get to a 170, 180, which would have been a great score on that particular pitch. So you need to be slightly flexible, slightly adaptable, judge the conditions well. Every pitch is not a road in the IPL, and then kind of go about your business. So I feel if you do that, it will really help you in the remaining course of the tournament. Let's talk about SRH's lack of adaptability and why they've kind of just had 2 wins so far in their first 5-6 games. SRH are a prime example of what I've just said. They are not adaptable at all. At least that's what I've seen so far in the tournament. They are just too stubborn, and they want to kind of go about their business in their own way without judging the conditions. And the pitches they made in Hyderabad are all like roads. There is absolutely no help for the bowlers, whether it's spinners or fast bowlers, because they back their strengths and they're like, our power hitting will kind of help us chase whatever or get a total close to 250 if you're batting first anyway. I understand that, right? But you're not playing all your games at home. You're traveling all around the country, and the likes of Chennai, Calcutta, you're not going to get pitches like roads. There will be help for the spinners in particular. So you cannot go about your business in that one particular way and aim to win games. They really need to be slightly more flexible, because what other teams are doing very well, at least so far in the IPL, is that they're planning well for Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma. I saw how Harshit Rana bowled to Abhishek Sharma in the match at Eden Gardens a couple of weeks back. Slow balls outside off stump with a gully and point, and he got found out, right? And Travis Head as well. They like the ball coming onto the bat, but every pitch, every ground is not going to give you that. Therefore, if they're slightly more flexible for the remaining duration of the tournament, I feel they will do much better. Okay, let's talk about Chennai Super Kings and their early struggles in this year's IPL. I think their biggest downfall has been their middle order. They are way too dependent on their top order with Gaikwad, Conway and Rachin Ravindra. And the biggest problem with their top order so far has been Gaikwad has only scored runs in one match, and now he's ruled out for the remaining course of the tournament because of an injury. Very unfortunate. Conway has just about got into the team. He wasn't even playing the first few games. Rachin Ravindra has been out of form completely, right? So they're so dependent on that top order, and they don't have a middle order. Honestly, Shivam Dube is a power hitter. He's not a middle order. If you lose your first 2 wickets in the first 6-7 overs, you can't push in Dube and expect him to guide the team till the 20th over. It's not going to happen, right? He's never done it, and he's never going to do it. That's not his game. Therefore, not having someone at 4-5 to bat till the 20th over is a big problem for them. I don't know how they're going to solve it, especially with Gaikwad out now for the remaining course of the tournament. I don't think Vijay Shankar can do it. I definitely don't think Rahul Tripathi can do it either. What I would do is push in some of the young guns that they might have in their squad that have done well in domestic tournaments, which is why they kind of bought them. Push them into the team, let them bat at 4-5, or even promote Jadeja, because Jadeja's game is no more coming in slogging for ball number 1, hitting 6s, 4s. He takes some time to settle, so why not push him to 4 and try that out? but they have to find a way, because otherwise they're really, really going to struggle to get points. Next up, let's talk about Lucknow Super Giants. Honestly, I did not think they would win so many games already, but I think they've won 4 on the bounce right now, right? And they don't look like stopping. And it's solely because of their brutal power and strength. Honestly, at the top of the order, I think their bowling lineup is very, very subpar. I think it's way below average, at least on paper. I mean, they had the unfortunate injury of Mohsin Khan before the tournament. Mayank Yadav is still not fit. I don't think Avish Khan, Shardul Thakur, etc. are great bowlers. Akashdeep, I don't think they're great bowlers. They kind of missed a trick by not getting in a foreign frontline fast bowler in the auction. But, it doesn't matter, because their brutal strength and power at the top of the order with Mitchell Marsh and Nicholas Pooran can take them all the way, honestly, because, if you bat first and one of them get going, you're going to get 200 plus for sure. And we've seen it when they're chasing as well. They'll chase targets in 16, 17, 18 overs again if they get going. Nicholas Pooran has been probably in the form of his life, and now we understand why the owners wanted to keep him and let go of others last year and retain Pooran basically. And you know what? The beauty is, even if they mistime it, because of their sheer strength, it goes for 6. So it doesn't matter. So their brutal power and strength actually might help them go all the way this year. Delhi Capitals have what it takes to go all the way this year. Honestly, I said it before, I'll say it again. They have the best squad in this year's IPL. The most complete squad, honestly. They have great all-rounders, great batsmen, and world-class bowlers, in my opinion. You know what? I think they have what it takes to go all the way this year. I say it with a pinch of salt, because they've kind of done well in the group stages earlier and not ended up winning, but I think this could honestly be their year. We can see why KL Rahul declined the captaincy from the Delhi hierarchy. He wanted to bat freely, and my God, hasn't he done that? Whether it's at number 4 or opening, Mr. Dependable, right? He will always do your job. He's done it always for India. He's doing it for Delhi right now. He's playing with freedom. He's hitting cricketing shots for 4s and 6s for fun. You have the fearlessness of the likes of Tristan Stubbs and Abhishek Porel that we've seen in a couple of games as well. And honestly, the spin trio of Nigam, Kuldeep and Aksar they're weaving magic, man. Honestly, Nigam has probably been a find. We saw it in the first game. He can bat as well, and they bat deep, right? Because if they have Ashutosh Sharma coming in at 7 and Nigam at 8, that's super, because you need power hitters in this game, in the modern game, and they have that. And then you have Mitchell Stark, who I think is just world class, man. I still can't get over how KKR let him go. That's a bitter pill to swallow, but honestly, he's a wicket taker. He might go for runs. He will have that odd game where he doesn't take wickets, but you back him, right? So I think Delhi have what it takes to go all the way. The only thing that might bite them slightly towards the later end of the tournament is Akshar Patel's captaincy. I don't know how well he is when it comes to crucial decision making. But you know what? When you have Faf du Plessis and KL Rahul up in the ranks to help you, it doesn't matter. They'll call the shots when they need to, and I think that'll kind of help Delhi go all the way. So that's that for today's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to share what you've kind of thought of this year's IPL so far in the comments below, and I'll be back with more content super soon.